How filters in Inforbix help you find a particular piece of information you only know a few things about. I am going to demonstrate how I can locate what I need via two separate paths based on what I do know. Say I'm a production engineer and need information on a certain bolt design. Here's what I do know. The bolt is sourced in a SolidWorks document. The bolt was last saved by David, who's a colleague in the engineering department, and the bolt is made out of aluminum. So the first example I'm going to show is that the bolt is a SolidWorks document, that's something I know, and that it was last saved by David. So let me go ahead and enter bolt in the search bar, and Inforbix will return all the instances, and I'm browsing here, all the instances of bolt. But I also look here at the upper right hand side and notice that there are many pages where bolts are also appearing, so there are probably hundreds of different bolts in my company. So on the left hand side, you notice that there is a filter mechanism. You can filter on categories, on timeline, and you can also do some advanced filtering. Now these filters are dynamic. They come and they appear on the screen based on the particular search results that you get. In this case, we're looking for a SolidWorks document. I know that the bolt I'm looking for is a SolidWorks document. I also know that it was last saved by David. So let me go ahead and see if I can search based on David. It turns out I can. I'll enter David's name. I'll apply the filter. And lo and behold, I now have only, let's see here, I'm browsing down. I have about 4 or 5 different search results. And this one here looks suspiciously like an aluminum bolt, but let me go ahead and check. I can go and look at the attributes and notice, voila, that the description is aluminum. So very quickly I have now been able to hone in on the aluminum bolt. This is a drawing. Chances are this is an assembly piece. And I can also just confirm and satisfy myself if this is an aluminum by looking at the attributes. And here there are no indications that this is in fact an aluminum bolt. Although you see here, and let me just go down, that it has been in fact last saved by David Schilling. So it is one that was saved by David, but it's not aluminum. So I have now narrowed down and said that's the aluminum bolt I need, and I can continue working. Now there's another path. Say that all you know is that the bolt is aluminum and you don't remember that it was saved by David or that it's a SolidWorks document. There's another way of getting to the information you need. Let's start again, and I will enter bolt. Now this time you get the same results, but this time I'm going to use tables. Tables are like virtual Excels, and they provide you with a way of dynamically slicing and dicing data. So now you have the same information we had as before presented in table format. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose the column because I will use the knowledge that I have that the bolt is made of aluminum. So in this case, I'm going to choose the column which are going to help me basically simply by dragging the columns that are available to the columns that I need to view and quickly be able to then filter against those columns. Inforbix now is basically building and finding all the particular attributes that are part of this particular search or this particular results for bolts. And it's going to now come back and say, these are the columns that I have given you by default. These are all the things you can filter against. So what I'm going to do, I know that the material specification is aluminum. So I'm going to take the aluminum, and you notice that I can drag and drop it. I can put it anywhere I want. I'm just going to put it right here. And then I'm going to hit OK. Now what happens is that I have a column that I didn't have before called aluminum specifications, or pardon me, material specification, which I know is aluminum. So now I actually show the filters, and I'm going to say, this is going to be an aluminum. I hit enter, and Inforbix is working its magic, and in a few moments I should now get the results. Voila, here it is. Here's the particular latch assembly that I was looking for. And this particular latch assembly is in fact aluminum. So what Inforbix does is now I can easily find, browse, and filter and find the data I need quickly. Thank you very much.